Hello everyone and welcome to another flip through deck review, first impressions kind of thing. It's usually a bit of everything. I have the Mystical Manga Tarot by Barbara Moore. The text is by Barbara Moore and the art is by Ran. I follow this girl on, or guy, I can't remember if it's a girl or guy, on DeviantArt. And their art's amazing, like it's just phenomenal. So let's get into this. The joys of saran wrap. So this comes with a huge book, because hence the giant box. And it is in full colour, which was shocking to me. I was like, wow, it's actually in full colour. So, so the box opens like a normal Llewellyn box. Like so. I always say it's a fancy deck when it has the ribbon to pull the book out. So here's the book. Oh wow, that actually is in full colour. That's really pretty. Very straightforward. The advice even gives reverses, which is brilliant. That's what I like about it. It's like, what's this mean in reverse? And it even says like Four Swords reverse, deep depression, disconnection, lack of gratitude. So it's nice to have that because I struggle with reverse. Even the majors are in that, which is nice. Yeah, so we'll get into this. That's the book, just a real quick flip through of it. I don't think there's any like one-off cards that are like exclusive to the deck, if that makes sense. Like it's not like there's a, like how in what's the one I have? The Illumin... I can't remember the name of it, but it's there's a deck I have that has 2 extra cards, and it's like they're the only extra majors on it. So here's the deck. There's the box. I understand. I don't mind the boxes. It's just it's a lot to store if you don't have the room for it. So I'm gonna get into this if I can. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if anyone finds that relaxing, the noise of cling film. So there's the backing. Very simple. I like it. It's interesting. It suits the theme or what this tarot deck is doing. So I'm going to zoom in as normal. There's the Fool. And I like how it's a Doberman. And instead of like a little like Jack Russell or Shih Tzu. So it's like, I'm taking the jump, but he's coming with me to protect me. I like it. Very nice. The Magician. I love manga and I love Japanese like cartoons or cartoons. I don't like saying cartoons, but I meant like cartoon mangas and such. And I love anime. That's the word, anime. People are all like, oh, it's not a Japanese cartoon, it's anime. How dare you? But hey, look. To each their own. But I love anime so much. Like I have a collection, a shelf of just my mangas. This is the cover art, which is the High Priestess. What I love about this High Priestess is that the scroll is open and she's writing in it. So she's adding new things that she's learnt. Rather than going, I have the scroll of knowledge. I know everything. She doesn't know everything, because new things come every year. The Empress. Sorry, I was just admiring the headdress. That's it. I love anime and manga that they just give girls just chesty women. They make everyone chesty. Emperor. Like he's very civil. The Hierophant. Ooh, I like that. I love this like flowing ribbon around him. Oh, the Lovers. They're really sweet. I like how they have the ribbon blinding them. So it's like, yeah, you're supposed to love each other, not what you look like. So you love the person, not their looks, which is what they're doing. And they're tied together with that ribbon on their wrist. It's really sweet. I love it. The Chariot. Very noble knight going through town. Strength. Ooh, a warrior woman. I like it. With her trusty lion. A hermit. Just trying to see the symbolism. Yeah, it's very like secluded. Has it, and he has his lantern, so it's all good. And he has his staff. Wheel of Fortune with a giant snake. That snake. Wow. It's like this Wheel of Fortune is waiting to turn, but the snake's in the way. Justice. Yeah, she has her scales and everything. And she's the right number. That romantic tower really got me. Really annoyed me. But hey. The Hangman. It's really interesting. Just to see how does an artist from other styles, like anime or manga, be able to determine the tarot deck. Death card. Very badass looking death. Whoa. Sorry, just the colour difference, like seeing that those two next to each other, temperance and death are like two different things. I was like, but the colour change. I love this like pastel blues on temperance. Oh, she is holding the jugs. I didn't know what she was doing. Like the ribbons are weighing keeping the jugs level, so the water flows nicely. The devil. Yep, those are those are anime manga boobs on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Wow, but I love how he has goat feet. That's the one thing I love. He has goat feet. So he actually looks like a satyr, is it? The tower. They're just like, they're very calm actually falling out. Hold on. There's like the, oh don't worry, I'll catch you and you'll catch me kind of thing. It's very sweet. Oh, the star. Star cards are like my card. I love them. So that's beautiful. She's so peaceful and innocent. Unlike that like devil card where it's just like everyone's just out bearing it all. She's like innocently hiding everything and she's just like, yeah, I'm covered, but I'm doing my job. I'm creating your wishes. The moon. Wow, that moon card. Oh, she has a little crawfish on her and the two wolves are behind her. I was like, where's the crawfish or the little lobster? It's right there on her dress and the two are there. That's cool. Well, at least they have it, and the pillars are like these two buildings, so. Aw, the sun card's two children. I like that. I like how it's two children, so you're like taking the day as a new and seeing it with new eyes. Rather than, at least it's not a horse and a baby, so I don't mind that, to be honest. Like, that's just the stereotypical Rider-Waite, and it goes by that. But it's just nice to see a change once in a while, do you know? Judgment. Oh wow. They're like, it's so pretty. I love the colours. Like, it's just so interesting to see these colours for the cards that they're using. The world. Oh wow. Yeah, symbolically holding the world as her tummy, so it looks like she is giving birth to the world in a way. And she has like this symbol on her forehead, on her veil, to say it has a third eye, so she's opening up with her third eye. It's very pretty. But I love how the cogs and stuff are breaking away. And there's only like two down here that are actually functioning, so it's like she goes, just break the wheel. Break the wheel. Game of Thrones. And I will say, cardstock wise, it's typical Llewellyn. It's very light and flexible, so it's not like I'm not even pushing it that hard to make it flex. Whereas the likes of Crystal Visions, it was thicker and it had more, it did have a flex. Now we're on to the minors. So we're on to wands first. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. That was the one thing I was worried about this, was how are they going to do the minors? But they actually kept it the way it is in Rider-Waite-Smith, which I like. Because that's just easier to read. Three of Wands. I love this Four of Wands. It's just like that Four of Wands in the Romantic Tarot. Like there's a wedding. So you know what it means. And they only have a number, they don't say wands or anything, unlike how the majors were, where it says world and the number of the card at the top. The minors are literally just the number and you just see the symbols in the picture. Five of Wands. No, but I love how that Four of Wands is just like, it's a wedding. So it shows you what it's supposed to symbolise, like celebration, love, weddings, union, all that stuff. Parties. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. I like how they put the hands in. So it shows you that they are being thrown. So it's nice. Nine of Wands. Fire. I love how this girl has fire like abilities or magic, and she's like, look, they represent fire. Simple enough. Ten of Wands. She's struggling. Oh my god, I love how she's using one of the wands as like a crutch or a walking stick to get up the hill. That's nice, rather than just carrying them on her back. She's like, I need to use one of the wands to continue this journey. Page of Wands. Love that stained glass window in the back. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. They all have the stained glass window. Nice. Next up is Cups. That Ace of Cups, wow. Oh, she actually looks like she is the water. Her arm is made of water. How does this artist do it? Ran. I don't know what you do, but it's amazing. Two of Cups. Took me a second there. You can tell they're so nervous going, oh, we're going to be husband and wife. When was this published? Hold on, let me just see, when was it published, because I'm curious. Oh, it was only last year. 2017, 2018. Yeah, so, yeah. The guidebook was made in 2017 and the first edition was printed in 2018. Interesting. So the book was made before the deck. That's weird. Three of Cups. There isn't... I was trying to see was there also any difference with these minors. Not with the book there, but like just in general, because like there's no cup or wand little emblem, but it's just they're cups and that's a three. That's it. So. Four of Cups. Oh, I like how the wind is like this entity trying to help him. It's like wind, like it's actually a person, like it looks like a person or a nymph or something, like some mythical, magical fae or something. Offering him a cup and he's like, oh, don't need it. Five of Cups. Very dark. I like that dark blackness of this card. And then, boom. I didn't mean to drop that, but boom. Just sunlight and not nostalgia and childhood, and it's all nice, you know. Seven of Cups. So this is the choice one. So that's a nice version of it. He's looking down on them. And this is his choice rather than looking up at the cards. Oh, Eight of Cups. That's really sweet. I'm very sad. It's like this knight or this wizard, this person here, is walking away from a relationship or something with her. Or he's walking away to go back to her. breaking off his duties, that kind of thing. You're following your heart rather than your head, or you follow your gut feeling in a way. So that's a nice little symbolism. 9 of Cups. I like how his eyes are closed. Normally the eyes are open and he's like, haha, I'm so smug, look at all my cups. But he's just like relieved that all his cups are aligned and they're there. Oh, that's actually nice. All the cups are rainbow instead of a rainbow being in the air. So that's actually quite nice. So that's the 10 of Cups. The family, and they see the cups as a rainbow. Okay, so all the court cards seem to have this stained glass window so far. And the wands their heads were in this circle. Now the cups are off to the side by the looks of it. Yep. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. I'd be like, why are you bringing your horse inside? Why are you bringing your horse inside to this church? Or whatever it is, the stained glass window place. He's actually quite sad or miffed. Like, he looks very angsty. The Knight of Cups. I like that though, because it shows that he is full of emotion rather than duty. Whoa, that Queen of Cups. She's so pretty. I like her. Yeah, they're all off to the right now, so I'm curious to see the other court cards, because the wands were in the circle, like their heads were in the circle. King of Cups. Oh, swords. That's a first. Normally swords are last. I don't know why. Swords are usually last. From just most of the decks I've seen. Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. Oh, 3 of Swords. This is the one I'm always curious about to see how they do it in the art style. Because in the sense of like the Illuminati tarot, it's an actual anatomical heart being stabbed. In the sense of Rider Waite, it's like a cartoon heart or a Valentine heart, as I call it, being just drawn, stabbed. And then this one is like, it is the like Valentine heart, but they actually put blood in it, and I'm like, interesting. But I like how, I just love to see how they do that. Do they portray, like, how do they portray the 3 of Swords, because of what it means, you know? That's nice. I like that. Oh wow, that's a really nice 4 of Swords. It's really representing like rest and rejuvenation. It seems to me like she's lying on this, like, I don't know what you call them, but it's like, it's those things that are in churches, like, it's like a crypt thing, but you can they lie down on it. There's no like statue on it. I can't think of what they're called. But she's lying down on that, and the swords are behind her, so it looks like she's actually lying down. Her cushion's the swords, and she's holding that one to make sure she's protected while she rests. But I love how this light of like a glass coffin kind of thing around her. Like, it doesn't look like a room. This looks like she's lying on something and there's a glass coffin around her, showing that I'm resting, but I can still see through the glass of what you're up to. But it just showed that she's letting that light in and letting that, recharge happen. 5 of Swords. Well, that's smug face. Haha, I won. And his mates are walking away going, well, screw you for doing that. Oh, 6 of Swords. That's really sweet. I was like, what's that? I thought she had a veil. She does have a veil. But it's like she's covering her face because she wants to go into this new travel or new adventure. Not blinded, but kind of like, oh, no one knows me. I'm a new person when I take this off. Very sweet. 7 of Swords. Curious to why there's giant eyes in the air. Need to see what that means. 8 of Swords. Wow, that's nice. But she's in water, which is a new thing. I've never seen them, not submerged, but like knee deep in water. Normally the swords are in the ground and you can move them. And she's like chained? What? Hold on, I want to see this. Yeah, like she's chained from the back of her head there. So it's like she's stuck no matter what way she sees it. Because normally what I see is this is the obstacle card, like all that stuff. In the sense of the art, I would say like you can't tell if she's bound real tight or she's just holding the ribbon loosely. And this is in the sense of like an ordinary Ace of Swords. The eight swords would be in the ground, and when she lets go or releases herself from the ribbon, she can take off the blindfold and realise, oh, I could just pick up the swords and walk around it. Her mind was making it a bigger minefield, but I like how the chains are at the back of her head, so it's like her mind is chaining her to that kind of point. Very cool. Whoa. That's really... Oh, there's a demon in the background. It took me a second. That's a demon with like 6 eyes there. A 9 of swords. So it's like this is you're in bed and these are the horrors you're having, your nightmares. Oh, keeping you up at night. Wow. Whoops. I just got shocked by that 10 of swords there. Wow, this is actually a nice... And again, it's nice, but it's awful at the same time. Because you're like, oh, that's really painful, awful. But it's nice because of what it symbolises. You actually see the swords going through the girl's back. Her hair is kind of giving the illusion that you can't see it, but the blood gives it away, obviously. But very symbolic that she's feeling betrayed and she's just in the water letting it. I like it. It's nice. Okay, so the swords are like slightly off to the side as well. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. I'm always curious with the Queen of Swords because she's usually the strict one. Okay, she looks a bit strict, but she's like very approachable at the same time for advice. You know? Oof. That face. King of Swords. He looks like, do it my way or else. Or no one else matters kind of thing. Oh, excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Coins. Okay, they're not called pentacles in this, they're called coins. Just put them in the pile. Ace of coins. Oh, that's nice. 2 of coins. I like how they have the infinity symbol there. And he's juggling. He's so happy and hopeful there. I love it. 3 of pentacles. I like how they're looking at blueprints of the building. Okay, so to fix the foundations and make improvements, how do we do this? And they're all like conversating, do you hear me? Conversing about what's the next plan of action after we finish these foundations. So it's really nice. That's like you can see the little plans there in his hands. 4 of pentacles, or coins. Oh yeah, I noticed the aces only have the wording at the bottom. So these are my coins, you can't take them. Aw, 5 of coins. I love when they draw anime girls with really long curly like golden hair, and they're like their body's like the height of their hair, or their hair's the height of their body. It's just, I don't know, it makes them look very innocent and angelic. I don't know. 6 of swords? 6 of coins. So he's being generous, sorry. And I like how there's a scales with the coins in it. So he's like, oh, if I give this person a certain amount of money, will they pay me back? He's making valid choices. 7 of coins. Yeah, I like how he has a shovel. Like, obviously, because like the other ones are leaning on their shovel. But he's like, oh, I'm done, I'm going to sit for a bit. I've planted them. Hey. 8 of coins. He's working really hard. Oh, he has a coin on his book. I was like, where's the 8th one? And he's writing in his ledger of all the payments. It looks like payments. Yeah. 9 of coins. She's so pretty. I always love the 9 of coins as well. Like, it's always fruitful and joyful and pretty. And so, like, oh, that's where I want to be. It's like, I want to enjoy and bask in my work. 10 of coins. 10 of coins. I swear I've had coffee. 10 of coins, yeah. I always wonder when is the dog going to turn up, and there's no dog, so. Okay, so the coins have they're holding it in certain, but I just wanted to see where they were standing in with that stained glass window. Oh, they actually have this weird like frame of rock around them, so it's like earthly powers there, earthly grounding. That's the page coins. Oh, the knight of coins. Queen of coins. She's actually really sweet. I like how when they have pixie cut, like she has a pixie cut, so she's just like a little bit more airy fairy kind of thing. And then the king of coins, very smug and happy. Okay, so that's the Manga Tarot. Let's just do a shuffle test. Because I'm always worried with Llewellyn decks. Sometimes they bend and they will stay bent. I don't do it that hard. I just, when you bend it after a while, they'll tend to stay curved or bent. Yeah, they just tend to stay that way. I don't know. They shuffle fine. They don't seem to stay bent. Their edges aren't scuffed. That's another thing that happens as well. Not with Llewellyn, but most decks. That was a weird way to shuffle. What was that? They're glossy on one side. And they're like semi-glossy. They're not like so glossy that they're shiny. They're just like glossy enough that they're almost... They're like one step away from being matte. That one jumped. Judgment. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm going to try the reverses. Let's try reverse because this one actually has what reverse means. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Judgment is all about you making the choices of that you've had made, and now they're coming to either bite you in the ass or come, and the karma is going to come and get you. So the urge you are feeling, that big wonderful thing you were thinking of doing, do it. Don't question it, because you know it, because you know it comes from the purest and best part of your life, of yourself. So you have this gut feeling or some sort of like sense of self where you want to go out there and do it. Just do what makes you feel happy. So that's a good way of putting it. But I always say it's like when you put good karma out, good karma will come back. If you put bad karma out, bad karma will come back to you. So it's like the universe going, well, you shouldn't have done that. It's like your mom telling you off, going, why'd you hit your sister? And then someone hits you and then you get upset and you're like, well, you hit someone, of course they're going to hit you back. Cups. Curious about the cups now. Knight of Cups in reverse. Head in the clouds, indulging in romanticism, it should be. Obliviousness, and obliviousness. So you're kind of up in the air, thinking everything will work out, but you're in like this dream-like state, I feel. And with that kind of dream-like state, with that Four of Pentacles, or coins, as they put it in the book. Huh. No, sorry, I just saw another thing at the back here called Appendix B. Huh. There's like a little extra bit about the majors at the back. That's cool. So no, it's just flipping the book as I'm looking for the Four of Coins. Because I want to see what they say about it as well. I go on by advice rather than definite meaning. The advice would be careful with your budget and curtail your spending. These are new words I've never heard of. Converse your energy and resources however you can. Store up your power, it'll come in handy. So you may be all airy-fairy and following your heart and going with your gut feeling, but do not overspend your money. Be careful with what you spend and what you want to indulge in, if that makes any sense. So that is the Mystical Manga Tarot. by Ran, or Rain, Ran. It's a lovely deck. I actually enjoyed that. It's really, really nice. I'll be using that more. I'm going to be getting a bag for it and going, that's going to be going out with me. That's an amazing deck. And this book, I actually enjoy it. Like, it's sturdy and it's so nice. It's even giving you spreads in it as well, so I love it. Like, that's a great beginner's deck. Although, given the artwork, you would not know what was what. Beginner deck would be the easy tarot, I would say. Best one. I'll leave that there, guys, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I will see you all next time.